Holy shit, what is up, Vorshays? This venue is too nice for what I'm about to do to it. Yeah, when you put someone like me in a venue that looks like this, it's like putting nice rims on a Buick LeSabre. It's my one car reference, I know. Good news, my girlfriend and I, we just celebrated 3 years of sobriety. No, we've been together 3 years, which is great considering the caliber of girls I dated before her. I dated a lot of girls named Brittany. Look, I know there are some great Britneys out there, just some top-notch Britneys, but these weren't them. No, these are the caliber of Britneys that get in a fight in an Applebee's parking lot over an expired gift card. Okay. I remember Brittany number 3. I numbered them like they're Dr. Seuss characters. A little book called Litany of Brittany. Brittany number 3 would text her ex late at night, which I didn't love. So I let her know one night. I said, I don't really dig this. And she goes, no, it's not what you think. I'm trying to buy Coke. I'm like, oh, that's great. I can finally introduce you to my mom. My girlfriend and I live together, which is really great because we get to learn a lot about each other. Like, as an introvert, she's learning that I need space and I need time by myself so I can recharge and I can be the best boyfriend I can be. And I've learned that I'm just tall enough to pee in the sink when she takes about an hour to wash her face at night. Yep. I really like being in a long-term relationship. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much as I do. What I don't love about that is the questions that family members feel the need to ask. Like, my least favorite's when they ask when we plan on having kids, which I think is a fairly intrusive ass question. I don't know, Uncle Steve. We got pretty bored last night, so we crushed a 12-pack of Bud Light Lime. Cable was out, so we thought we'd get real weird on each other's bodies. Let's see if this one sticks. And that's the bummer about dating someone in a really religious family, because if you tell them the truth, it just bums them out, right? You can't just be like, well, we've talked about it, and we don't want kids because we don't like them. And we'd be terrible parents. We would, though, and like the kind of parents that even like pageant moms look at in disgust. Like, did he just call his baby a dickhead? Go put on your lipstick, it's almost tiara time, Brittany. But like, out of all the things that you're gonna be bad at, I think that's the one that it's okay just to admit it, you know? But don't pop a couple out just to prove yourselves wrong. Yeah. Everyone just thought of someone right then that they know that did that. You know, like, I know I'm bad at negotiating the price tag on a used car, but at the end of the day, I don't have to worry about waking up to a Corolla smothering me in my seat because I missed a piano recital when it was 9. I don't know which is the funnier image, me waking up to a car almost murdering me, or a much smaller car hunched over a piano. I think it really like kind of boils down to like a paternal instinct. Some people have that, like just that innate ability to want to take care of kids. Like, okay, if most people are at a playground and they see a child about to hurt themselves, they're gonna run in and stop it. Not us. No, we're like, look at that fucking kid. He's gonna need a lot of stitches. Yeah, and the only reason we're at a park in the first place is because it's on the way home from the liquor store and we've been doing some day drinking. So if it's 3 p.m. on a Wednesday and you see us half lit just watching kids hurt themselves like we can't afford the internet, couples need hobbies together. Yeah, I think we both knew that we didn't want kids a few years back. Some friends of ours, they had a newborn and they wanted us to meet the baby. And when I say meet the baby, I don't mean like meet it for coffee and talk stocks. It's a baby, they don't know shit about stocks. Don't be ridiculous. No, you go and you look at it and you tell them how good they did by not eating their young like some mammals do. Even all you guys are like, yeah, they should not have kids. They should not. Don't do that. Yeah, so we're there, you know, we're hanging out with the baby. Everyone's ogling it, telling it how cute it is, and we're just like, I don't get it. So I look over at my girlfriend and I'm like, I bet it barfs weird. What an astute observation I've just made. And she looks over and she says, it keeps looking at me funny. Now look, I know this baby is neither a blood nor a crip, but that's my girlfriend and that's my job to make her feel safe. So I puffed up my chest and I walked over to that baby and I said, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Baby. I've got some friends about my age and they had kids when they were younger and they've grown up into teenagers, which are basically just adults that have yet to form an opinion on Radiohead. And I've got this weird survivor's guilt, like that could be me if I didn't look like such a goblin. It's cool, I ditched that bullet though, because I think like, I can't have teenagers, they would fucking hate me. I'd be constantly going through their rooms looking for drugs, so I wouldn't have to buy drugs. Because being a parent's expensive, probably. The thing about a teenager, though, is it's this perfect storm of emotion trapped inside of an awkward body. It's nothing but angst and sexual frustration. It's like a Coachella that lives in your basement, but calls you by your first name when you come home with the wrong ice cream. Does this look farm to table to you, Deborah? I said cookies and cream, Greg, not chocolate chip cookie dough. I hope a Corolla smothers you in your sleep. And teenagers have sex. I didn't, but I heard stories. That's all anyone could talk about, and it scared the shit out of me. Right? And one by one, all of my friends were falling victim to this thing that I couldn't see that terrified me. It's like I was in Stephen King's It and sex was Pennywise the dancing clown. It'd be like if you talk to me now about a retirement plan. Like I know that it's part of growing up and all my friends are doing it, but I'm just not ready for that kind of responsibility. Shoebox it up. And that's the thing about having a kid. It's a lot of responsibility because you had sex and someone finished. I'm a procrastinator. But I tend to finish that far ahead of deadline. What if that was like how life actually was? You finished one thing just to get more responsibility. I actually think that is what life is like, but again, I don't finish a lot of things, a lot of half-painted projects in my life. But it's a lot of responsibility. Like, you need to make sure something doesn't die. What if you were at a restaurant and the second you finished your meal, the owner came out and he's like, congratulations, this entire restaurant's yours now. Its outcome depends on how much you love it. Don't love it too much though, that's when things get weird. Luckily, my girlfriend and I, we don't have to worry about that. She takes a pill every day, and I'm thankful for it. I know it fucks with her hormones, and I know it's a lot on her shoulders, and I let her know all the time that if the science were there, I would happily take on that burden. But I also let her know that if the science were there, we would most definitely have a child. Because I barely remember to take my vitamins, and those help keep me alive. Once daily? We'll see about that.